Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In this video we will set up the spawning weapons so that our character can pick up the weapons. So let's go to the main scene and we can create some weapons here. So first of all, we already have some weapons which we have used for the our weapons. So we will just drag up all of these weapons over here, and now I will just right click and unpack it, and then I will just rename it as a weapon 1 and then weapon 2, then weapon 3, and this is the weapon 4. Okay, I will just focus it. Okay, so now you can see that we have the weapons, and now the thing is that we want to create the pickups. So first of all, we will select all of these weapons, and we need the box colliders because we need to pick these weapons with the on trigger. Okay, so now you can see that we have added the box collider, and we will enable these trigger. So now all the weapons hopefully have the box collider with the triggers. Okay, so yeah, that's great. Now the second thing, we will add the rigid body. Because we want to trigger, so definitely we need the rigid body, but we don't want these weapons to fall on the ground due to gravity, so we'll enable the kinematic. Okay, so is kinematic should be enabled before doing anything else. So now all the weapons have the rigid body hopefully, and with is kinematic enabled. Also we need audio source on these weapons so that we should play the audio, and I have bring some audios, so I will just use this slot 2 audio in the audio source, and we'll just uncheck the play on the wake. So now I think you can see that all weapons have the audio source. Is that we want to make these audios 3D, so special blend will do 3D, and we will also make these linear roll off, and we'll make the max distance to 100, something like this. So now one last thing which is very important to add is the photon view, because we want to spawn these weapons on the in our game. So definitely we need spawning of these throughout the server, so we need photon view. So we'll just go here and we will add the photon view component on all of these game objects. So here, 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 and here. Okay, so yeah, that's great. And now weapons are ready. We can go to the resources, and we can these weapons over here as a prefabs. So now we can spawn these weapons. Now what we can do is we can create some spawn points for these weapons in the world. So let's create a spawn point. So let's create I will just create a cube for now, just for the purpose, so that we can notice the exact location. So for example, we want to spawn a weapon, I think somewhere here, maybe at the different point, because yeah, I think here it is good, and we will just rename it for the spawn weapon 1. Okay, weapon spawn 1 or spawn weapon 1, no problem. and then we can press Control D to duplicate. Let's add this over here, and this is the spawn point 2. Then we'll select both of these and let's press Control D and let's add these over here. So this is the spawn point 3, this is the spawn point 4, and you can add multiple spawn points as you wish. Okay, and definitely we don't need the Q filters for these, we don't need the mesh renderer, we don't need the box collider for these spawn weapons objects. Control S to save everything. Next video we'll move further. Goodbye.